So what he's showing you is different textures of hair that can be added and locked, different sizes through the machine. So he's just teaching you a technique to use the dreadlock tool, the dreadlock machine, and also the crochet tool to add different textures as well as different sizes of locks. He's showing you right now how smooth the machine is. The machine is very smooth. It doesn't make a lot of noise. It just goes real quick. And you just need to have about 2 or 3 passes when you're trying to lock the hair. You don't need a lot of passes. Passes mean back one time, forth, back, forth. That's a pass. So here are the different types, different sizes. So now he's showing you the different types of hair. So what he does with this hair is he makes the hair is wavy, but he pulls the hair apart so that you can have a nice coarse texture. So he's doing 2 different strands that are considerably wavy. Pull them apart, pull the lengthwise, stretch them out, and then he's going to feed them through the machine so that they will make a bigger lock. So this is like triple the lock, instead of double is triple. So yeah, I'm Schatziethe visiting from the USA. This is my second time visiting Musa Faru, the dreadlock machine, and now he's just showing you, he added a lot of hair together, and so he's showing you micro, a little above micro, regular locks, and then he can make them thicker. The machine does different sizes. So this is what's happening in this scene right here. So he has different sizes dreadlock machine. He has micro for the very small. He has regular, medium, and extra. So I'm showing another camera. I'm putting those locks up to another camera because there's 2 cameras filming. So I'm just showing the size of the locks to another camera.
Do you remember that number we got of Sarah Chi?
So on this one here, Musa Faru is showing you that you can do natural. So he's showing me on a natural dreadlock on how to do an extension. First he's going to pull the lock apart, and he's going to do a foundation on the mannequin, and after foundation he's going to feed the lock through. He's going to feed the lock through the base of the mannequin on the doll head. So right now he's pulling out the hair. So he's making the hair like the lock, pulling the hair apart so he can feed it through the bottom of the hair. It can't be a lock, it has to be hair right through the bottom. He's taking the tool, pulling the hairs through the bottom of the foundation of the lock that he created. He's feeding it through. Now he's going to blend it and wind it around to create a strong, tough foundation so that the hair can adhere without needle and thread. Pretty awesome, this technique. taking the hair, put the hair through the foundation. Now he's winding the locks around. Also, too, you can purchase these dreadlock machines. Just look at the number, the WhatsApp number. You can purchase at 256-702-557-451. Different sizes, different colors, and he ships all over the world from FedEx. So now you're using a dreadlock machine to tighten from the base all the way up the length of the lock, or up the shaft up to the tips of the lock, to make the lock firm. So now he's taking the base and tightening up the base, pulling it through one time. And it doesn't make it too tight, just make it tight enough to be neat. So you don't have to twist it, just use a cross technique, like you're making a cross. And then the hair is locked at the roots. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tell a couple of friends. Again, Musa Faru sells the machine. Reach him at WhatsApp at 256-702-557-451. Right now he's pulling the hair apart that he uses because it's wavy. So he's trying to make the texture a little more coarse so that it can look like a regular lock. Right now it's just kind of wavy and curly. So what he's going to do, he's going to add with the crochet tool to the length of the lock he just built to build a super lock or a very long lock. And that way you can have locks down to your back, down to your legs, however length you want. You can keep creating more and more length. So again, the machine comes in different colors, different sizes, and on this particular video again, he's doing a super long lock. So he just used the crochet tool to connect the hair to the lock, the free hair to the lock and the free ends. Now he's going to lock it all together and blend it all together. So if you want to order the machine, you can order it through Western Union. It will come Federal Express. The number is 256-702-557-451. MoneyGram is also another way to send your money. I'm from the U.S. I think I was one of the first people to buy his machine, and he's an honest guy, and he wasn't scamming me. Yeah, he's an honest guy, so he's trustworthy. And my WhatsApp is 1-510-978-9595. That's 1-510-978-9595. And I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. And this is my second time coming to Uganda. to meet with Musafaru and work with him on this dreadlock machine. Again, whenever he applies any hair to any lock, he uses the crochet tool. He applies it to the tip, and what he's doing now is he's applying color to give the hair a little extra pop on the tip, and all it needs is a couple of runs that are real short. It's better not to go over and over the hair again because it will make the hair frail. Best thing to do is just do a couple of passes, and that's all you really need. Just a couple of passes. So also you can, again, your package comes through FedEx. That's his major carrier, and he is pretty efficient. You send the money, you get your package in about 4 days. You have to talk to him about the price. Just call the number 256-702-557-451. He has the machine in all different sizes. You have micro, you have regular, you have a little bigger, and you have a size that's for Twix. The big, gigantic, like Wix, not Twix, the Wix locks. Yeah, these are the locks that he created for clients. You just make your locks in advance, and then, yeah, they're pretty good locks, pretty good machine. Made it all with the machine. So what he's doing now is he's pulling the lock to make the lock softer so that he can feed that soft hair through the base of the foundation he created, and then that way he can blend it. You don't want to put a lock down there. You want the lock to be soft to blend with the hair so that when he starts spinning the crochet tool around, it can join and be really, really a nice, solid foundation. So now you see him taking it and he's twisting the hair around to blend, and he pulls the crochet hook round and around as he rotates, and then now it's very tight and it's not going anywhere. Really cool because you can do this technique without using needle and thread. No needle and thread, just all technique. So right here again, feeding the hair through dreadlock machine, showing you how quiet it is and how easy it is. You want to make sure you keep twisting the hair and keep the dreadlock machine moving. That way you get a nice smooth transition, and the lock will be really, really nice and balanced. showing you that you don't want to really twist it back and forth, keep it in the same place, or it will break. So it just showed you a technique that you have to keep the dreadlock machine moving. Don't let it stay in one place. If you do, you're going to cause friction and cause the hair to be a lot weaker. So that was an example of what not to do. Feeding you through the base. Create the base first. Good foundation. Feeding it through. Okay, he made sure it wasn't soft enough, so he went through with the crochet tool. Here are the dreadlock machine. This is how he sends it to FedEx. Packages it real nice. You get a nice little gift in the box. You get an extra hook to go with it in case it wears out. You can always reach him at 256-702-557-451. Again, you can reach him at 256-702-557-451. Here's an example of a human person that have her bases tightened, and then now the team, or sometimes 2 and 3 at a time, that do the locks on the client. Similar to a braid factory, but it's pretty quick, it's harmless, it doesn't hurt, and it's a nice process that'll change you in probably a couple of hours. So you have a different look in a couple of hours. So she just want to make sure it's not too tight. Good braiders. Again, Western Union is a good way that you pay, but you'll contact him first on WhatsApp +256-702-557-451.